The ice caps are melting, the planet's in peril, the penguins are getting a tan. There's disassociation in a takeaway nation, and the X Factor still has an audience. Bring back the magic, the spells, the tarot, the worship of nature and fear of Earth's karma. Dead dancing darkness, shadow marionettes of mysterious beings, Gaia, Wiccan energy, black art feminists, Incan mummy princesses. No Elysian sleek ideals here, pal. No siree. You can't buy a cauldron in IKEA, and a reusable coffee cup won't solve global warming. Give us a shot of that old sorcery, raw, visceral alchemy, October moon voodoo, conjuring, not contouring spirits into life. Dread werewolves and vampires, not deposits for first-time buyers, prophesize fair distribution of profits. Send the corporate to the incorporeal, afflict all the influencers, resurrect the necromancers, to raise up dark mambo divas on a Friday night, fling bodies in forfeit to poltergeists. The unexplainable underworld, pinch teenagers glued to their phones, shake them up and rattle their bones, and tell them stop Snapchatting each other from across the same room. It's boring. Whip out the Ouija board and see who's trending. No, click, click, scroll, scroll, eye of newt and tongue of toad. Invoke she-devils, Bruhera bitches, the Snow White witches, not self-righteous yuppies, talking shite, grocery store incense, and not a black cat in sight. Give me maenads, banshees, talismans, fairies, patience in belief, people still aren't recycling. New Orleans jazz saxophones, telekinetic temporal folds, psychics contacting the spirit world, nights spent supernatural, not scrolling through Instagram, like a sugar addict's candy rush, stashing tinfoil fashion sites. I'll do rituals to protect the earth from us destroying it. I have insomnia in the witching hour. I light candles for pagan power. I need a belief in something higher than me, a connection not charged by USB. I'll drum and dance, offer a vegan sacrifice, scatter Santeria stones on my Scandinavian wooden floor, and say a prayer for when the tide comes in. It's bleak out there, people. Global panic at the end of the planet. Division and fascists are still in fashion. All systems are broken and no one has a clue. It's so overwhelming just watching the news. It is true. We are on the verge of extinction. Emissions and evictions leave us in a precarious position. Yet in this epidemic, recreation is imperative. To give your amygdala a break. Do it some more and stop. Do it until your eyes get sore, then rest your lids, and when you snore, dream of rainbow dinosaurs, reciting K-pop love poems to NASCAR drivers. Let's go lie by the lock, hold hands, Take off our socks and look at flocks flying overhead. Make the grass our bed. Share our pillows with the ducks and remember what it was like to not give a free second of your day to anything other than play. What do you say? We could race paper ships, eat ketchupy chips, do somersaults in the nip until the sun is eclipsed. When the darkness has covered, we'll get out our maracas, shake along with the crickets and frogs, build a house with logs, furnish it with ends and odds, and pretend the floor is lava. There's so much drama, worrying about jobs, relationships, the empirical conundrum of existence. Don't get too distressed trying to comprehend philosophy's tests like Zeno's paradox when you could be off playing Xena Warrior Princess or Power Rangers or witches. Flying teenage ninja mutant hero turtle kites. Don't censor your mind to the confines of adult stereotypes. Because with all the suffering and fear the end is nigh, we may as well try to have a real good time.
Shaunna,